I've waited about 3 years to do this activity, so this is a massive bucket list item for me. We get to see orcas! Before we get into part 2 of this adventure, here's a quick recap of what happened in part 1. So we're just stopping to top up the diesel in the van. So we're doing about 4 hours per half tank. So I reckon about 850 k's we're getting out of a tank. Top her up and keep going north to Coral Bay.
Denham to Coral Bay is just over 550 k's and took us about 5.5 hours to complete. As the motorhome needs power to function, we stayed at the People's Park. For 4 adults, 2 nights in the powered site, it cost $266.
We made it to Coral Bay. Got some snacks, got some sunsets. It's going to be a good day. That road was long and there was nothing on that road. It was a long day of driving.
Very straight road.
Very long straight road with nothing around. We're very excited this morning because we don't have to drive anywhere and we're gonna go see
The manta rays.
manta rays.
We booked with Coral Bay Eco Tours, which was $250 for the full day marine adventure. And it included wetsuits, snorkel equipment, fantastic food and drinks, and the dive shop was right next door to the caravan park, which made it a very easy morning commute. We started the morning with a snorkel on the World Heritage listed Ningaloo Marine Park. There is over 500 species of fish, 200 species of coral, and an abundance of Australia's most prized megafauna. On the reef, there are daily encounters with manta rays, sea turtles, reef sharks, dolphins, and seasonal encounters with whale sharks, humpback whales, and dugongs. It was incredible to finally be experiencing the magic of this place for ourselves. Once back on the boat, the spotter plane went up to find us some manta rays. Unfortunately, this was the only one in the bay and it was quite deep. Luckily, Will, the photographer, was allowed to dive down and get us these epic shots. The crew tried for a while to find us some more friendly mantas to swim with, but it was unsuccessful. Luckily, after lunch, we got a third snorkel and the turtles were out to play. Not to mention the phenomenal coral around us. It was towering. I've never experienced anything like it.
rays. We didn't really get to see the manta rays. I've definitely seen them better in Jurien Rocks in Byron Bay. How did you girls feel about the swim today?
Yeah, it was a great day.
The
So
sharks
fun.
are incredible. Turtles are beautiful.
Yeah, we saw some. Well, you would have seen the little shark. What are they called? What's a shark? It's a sliver of sharks. And now we've all fresh watching the sunset as we walk to the pub to watch State of Origin. Go Queenslanders!
Day 7 of our adventure, and we were on the move from Coral Bay to Exmouth, which took us about an hour and a half drive and was our final stop for the trip. But my oh my, it lives up to the hype and was totally worth the big drive up.
So we've had our lunch and we've just come to check out camp while it's still daylight. This is our little spot. It's the main street of the town. Alrighty, well we've arrived at our camp. We've got Wi-Fi, so we've all been on our phones doing our thing, typical girls. And now we're just gonna go for a little wander into town again, because we're not hungry this time. Have a look at the op shops, check out the beach, and then it's sunset at the lighthouse.
After a quick walk around the shopping village, we were off to the Cape Range Lighthouse for sunset, which was highly recommended for us to do.
Well done, ladies. Beautiful way to end the afternoon. Today is a very exciting day. What are we swimming with? What are we swimming with?
Whale sharks.
Whale sharks. I waited about 3 years to do this activity, so this is a massive bucket list item for me. I cannot wait. Let's get in the water. Woo!
We booked our whale shark experience with 3 islands, which was $460 each, and it was a full day tour all inclusive. Our marine adventure began with a short cruise through the lagoon and an introductory snorkel on the beautiful inner Ningaloo Reef. Here we had the chance to see turtles, a shovel-nosed ray, stunning corals, and an array of colourful fish. By the time our morning snorkel had finished, we were on our way to the outer reef as the spotter plane had gone up and located our first whale shark of the day. Whale sharks are filter-feeding carpet sharks and the largest known extant fish species. The largest confirmed individual had a length of 18.8 metres. Adults are often found feeding at the surface and may dive up to 1,000 metres deep. They feed on plankton and travel large distances to find enough food to sustain their huge size and to also reproduce. Females give birth to live young, but this has never been observed. Where pupping occurs and where the youngest animals situate remains a mystery, as they are very rarely found. This was a male whale shark and we were lucky enough to have 3 dives with him. Not too far away, there are a couple more whale sharks, so we got to have a few more swims. This was a really cool experience with a young female. She was really cool to swim with, really cruisy, checking us out as well. Happy for us to stay in the water with her a couple of times. These amazing gentle giants cruise through the Ningaloo during the whale shark season, from early March to the end of July. The iconic whale shark is an experience of a lifetime and an awe-inspiring wildlife interaction that will live with you forever. I highly recommend it.
My God! Get me out the front of the boat! We get to see orcas! Where are they? Oh shit! No. Whoa! Oh my God! Where are they? It's a very good question.
Orca sightings are rare but not impossible on Ningaloo, and on this day we got to experience it for ourselves. Since 2005, a group of about 27 killer whales make Exmouth home for up to 2 months each year, as they are following the female humpbacks who are swimming north to give birth to their calves along Western Australia's tropical coastline.
That's amazing!
This never happened! It's for my birthday! Birthday orcas.
Oh, God! Wow! I think we were just swimming so close. Wow! What a birthday surprise! Yes! Cheers, orcas! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Hannnah!
Even on the boat ride back in, we were spotting dugongs and sea snakes. The marine life here is just out of control.
What an epic day out in the water. Did you girls have fun?
It was the best.
I can't believe we saw orcas. That's unreal.
Yeah, amazing.
Anyways, we are off to the pub because we're in Exmouth. Gonna go see some live music, have a couple of beers, celebrate an amazing day. See you guys tomorrow.
Party.
Party and party and party.
We hired our motorhome through Camplify. It's so easy, you can just download the app straight to your phone. Albert was from the luxury motorhome Escape and has 2 double beds, a great sized kitchen including the gas stove cooker and a fridge, plenty of storage drawers, a beautiful bathroom, and all the outdoor setting including an awning. If you want to hire Albert, you have to stay in all-powered campsites.
Well, we have just arrived at one of the most recommended destinations in Exmouth, which is Turquoise Bay. I cannot wait to get back in the ocean. The girls have already gone down there. Oh, it's actually really hot. I've got like a little jumper on, but I'm boiling now. Let's get in that water.
Known as one of Western Australia's best beaches, a 45-minute drive from Exmouth will have you at Turquoise Bay, which is the perfect spot to spend the day relaxing, swimming and snorkeling. The best snorkeling is accessed via the Bay Loop parking area, which is towards the northern half of the bay, well away from the potentially strong currents found at the Sandy Point. There's also a drift loop parking area to access the popular drift snorkeling site south of Turquoise Bay's Sandy Point, which is a natural current that flows from south to north, taking you over the beautiful corals.
Okay, so we've driven 8 minutes down the road and we are just now at the Oyster Stacks. Is it Oyster Stacks? Oyster Shacks. Oyster Shacks? Stacks. I got it right the first time. Anyways, we're down the road. This is apparently a better snorkel spot. A lady on the tour we did yesterday, she said she's been to Vanuatu, Fiji, and she was blown out of the water, literally, by this place. So we're down here checking it out. I also forgot to mention that for a day pass into the national park here, it's $15. So you can pay that on FPOS, and there's little machines as you come into the national park. Here we go. This is actually, we just realised, our last full adventure day beach hopping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone so fast. It's been an absolute pleasure. Interesting. Very different.
No sand.
Honestly, this is one of my favourite places to snorkel. I can't believe how easily accessible it was. The reef was literally on the shore. As you jump in, the reef was right there. Really easy for families, heaps of families enjoying it, and a great introduction into the reef if you aren't wanting to go out further into the deeper waters. The shallow waters do mean that the Oyster Stacks should only be snorkeled at high tide, when there is enough water to be covering the reef. You can check the tides information online or at the local information centre, or as you enter the path down to the shore, there is a tides chart with the times you can swim between.
Yeah.
How was that, ladies?
Amazing.
The best snorkel spot I reckon we've been to. That was unreal. Unfortunately, you can only snorkel this place on high to medium tide. So yeah, it was getting pretty low, so we had to come back in, but still a few people out. Apparently there was some turtles, but we saw a reef shark. What did you see? What did you see, Jess?
Blue spotted stingray.
So much to see, so much to do. We'll definitely be back.
Very cool.
What do you think, Claire?
Oh, amazing. Oh, brilliant.
So amazing.
Just taking a breath away.
And after all that diving, it would be rude not to end our final day in Exmouth visiting the iconic Whalebone Brewery. The pizzas were 10 out of 10. I highly recommend making a stop in here. Great for the whole family. They had live music. It was definitely a vibe.
Well, we're sad to see Exmouth go, but we've got our coffees from the delicious bakery. We all agree that that is amazing, don't we, girls? What do you have?
So tasty.
I got a Brown's double espresso.
No, you had the pie.
Oh, the pie, the meat pie.
You get those anywhere. You can't get the Exmouth pies anywhere though.
Breakfast meat pie.
And I got all the snacks and a bacon and egg roll. It was delicious. So yeah, we're off to Carnarvon. See where we go. See where the day takes us. Got all the termite mounds here. So this is a little rest stop that you can pull in at the side of the highway, just along there. And there's heaps of termite mounds around that you can stop and get some photos with. Pretty cool little spot. Big old blow! There's a lighthouse up here, and we just drove past the King Wave sign, so we'll be stopping there to get a photo on the way out. Got to get the iconic shot. That's the blowholes. We made it. Woo! Big old blowhole. I got it. Woo! Whoa! And there's all little blowholes and these little rock pool bits down here. Pretty cool. What a beautiful coastline. Ew! Pretty cool. We have arrived at Carnarvon's well-known cactus garden, which is literally someone's front yard that everyone gets iconic shots at. So it's a must-do on a girls' trip. You got to get the shots, right? Just checked into our last campsite for this trip. We are in Carnarvon Coral Coast campsite, getting ready for sunset. Well, it's been a little while since I've done a vlog, and I actually forgot to finish off the vlog when we had the car, but it's now 2 days later. Claire and I have been to Rottnest Island. Jess has been catching up with family in Perth. Fremantle has been unreal. It's beautiful. so beautiful. But just to wrap it all up, a big thank you to Camplify and Luxurious Motorhomes Albert for lending us the camper van for 10 days going up to Exmouth. My first time, girls. Your first time?
First time. It was amazing.
Yeah. What was your favourite day of the whole trip?
My favourite day was the Coral Bay, Coral Bay Day. Out
with the manta rays?
With the manta rays and that dive and just seeing the reef and toss up between that and Exmouth, but both were amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm Exmouth, definitely.
Exmouth, yeah.
Obviously whale sharks,
Yeah.
but Oyster Stacks.
The Oyster Stacks, that was
cool.
incredible.
Must,
the last
I must
day.
see. Yeah.
Well,
beautiful.
considering I waited 3 years to swim with the whale sharks, I think Whale Shark Day was definitely my favourite. And then, seeing the shovel-nosed shark and, just the change, like, just even the coral changing from, like, Coral Bay to Exmouth and then down here to Rottnest Island yesterday. Amazing coastlines and marine life. We were
On the landscape, changing landscapes.
Yeah, the changing landscapes and the sunrises, sunsets, I mean, all of it. West maybe is best, who knows?
No, that was right.
So thanks for joining in. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. All the links are down below if you want to hire the motorhome for yourself and do your own road trip up north. Until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure. Woo! Bye.